The sea pulls away, and the island rises, not gently, but as if it is being revealed rather than discovered. Socotra stands alone in the open ocean, severed from the world by distance, time, and evolution itself. Nothing here looks familiar. Nothing here looks finished. The land feels mid-creation, as if Earth forgot to return and smooth the edges. The ground is pale and cracked, bleached by a sun that feels closer than it should be. Wind moves freely, unchallenged by forests or cities, shaping stone and silence with equal patience. Rain is rare, but when it comes, it arrives sideways, driven by monsoon winds that have sculpted this island for millions of years. Water is both gift and threat here, too little to trust, too violent to ignore. Then the trees appear. They do not reach upward like anything born on Earth. They spread outward, umbrella-shaped, as if defending themselves from the sky. Their bark is grey and ancient, their branches stiff, geometric, deliberate. When cut, they bleed red. Not sap, but something darker, thicker, resin the colour of dried blood. It pools against the pale ground like a warning. These trees have watched time pass differently. They have learned to survive isolation by becoming something else entirely. This island breaks the rules of evolution. Cut off from the continents for nearly 20 million years, life here is forced to improvise. Plants evolve without competition, animals adapt without predators, ecosystems build themselves in solitude. More than a third of all plant life on this island exists nowhere else on Earth. Every leaf, every thorn, every twisted root is a solution to a problem no other land had to face. Stone plateaus rise abruptly from the lowlands, their surfaces sharp and eroded, carved by wind instead of water. Caves open beneath them, vast limestone chambers hollowed out over geological ages. Inside, darkness feels absolute. Stalactites drip slowly, counting time in centuries. Some of these caves still breathe, moist air pushing outward, carrying the scent of minerals and ancient moisture, as if the island itself is exhaling. Along the coast, white sand dunes meet black volcanic rock. The contrast is violent, unreal. Waves crash hard, unbroken by reefs or harbors, grinding stone into powder. The ocean here does not invite, it isolates. It protects this place by making arrival difficult, departure uncertain. Reptiles cling to stone walls, motionless in the heat, their bodies perfectly tuned to scarcity. Birds circle overhead, carried by rising thermals, navigating by instinct older than memory. Insects hum in brief bursts of activity, appearing and vanishing with the sun's movement. Life here wastes nothing. Energy is currency. Survival is precision. At night, the island changes its voice. The heat releases slowly from the ground. Stars flood the sky, unfiltered, overwhelming. With no cities, no glow, no signal from the modern world, the Milky Way burns bright enough to cast faint shadows. The island feels less like land and more like a drifting fragment of another planet, caught temporarily in Earth's gravity. Storms arrive without warning. Monsoon winds tear across the highlands, bending trees that refuse to break. Rain lashes the stone, vanishing into fissures, feeding underground rivers that no map records. For a moment, the island blooms, green flashes of life erupting from rock. Then the water disappears again, and the land hardens, waiting. This place should not exist like this. Geology says it should have been worn down. Biology says it should have blended in. History says it should have been changed. But Socotra resists. It remains strange, stubbornly original, defiantly incomplete. It is a reminder that Earth does not always evolve toward comfort or familiarity. Sometimes it experiments, sometimes it isolates an idea and lets it run wild. Standing here feels like trespassing on a draft version of the planet, one never meant for crowds or permanence, a world shaped by absence as much as presence, a landscape that does not explain itself, does not soften its edges, does not care if it is understood. And as the wind moves through the blood-red trees and the island settles back into silence, one truth becomes clear. This is not a place humanity discovered. It is a place that simply allowed us to look briefly before returning to its long, quiet conversation with time.